Peace to all my NFL fans out there. Got a little downtime at work, and I just wanted to. I had a thought in my mind about the Eagles because there was a lot of people saying that because Jalen Hurts won the Super Bowl, he's better than Josh Allen, and you already know how I feel about that. I don't judge quarterbacks by Super Bowl wins. I really don't. I go by what you've achieved with the least amount that you have. Because you got quarterbacks that are average or below average and won Super Bowls, but that's because they either had a super great defense or a super great offense or both. I believe in 2001 or what was it? The year that Tampa Bay won the Super Bowl, they had Brad Johnson. When they had Warren Sapp, won a Super Bowl. Brad Johnson, is he better than Josh Allen? Right, don't get me started. Okay, with that put aside, the Eagles have been sleepwalking all this year, just like Kansas City did last year. But at least Kansas City made it to the Super Bowl, but got embarrassed because they was exposed because they shouldn't have been there. They literally won 8, 9, 10 games by 5 points or less. And the same thing with the Eagles. You look at that Bills game when they beat the Bills. That game was more embarrassing for the Eagles than it was for the Bills. They should not have let the Bills get back in that game. They relied on the Bills to mess up in order to win that game. They should have put the Bills away. The Bills couldn't even score until the third quarter. Right? Don't get me wrong, the Eagles got a good defense. But, like I said before, as you start losing players, it's hard to keep everything together. And this is when the quarterback gets exposed. When everything else fails, can you still drag them to the finish line? Josh Allen has done it minus the Super Bowls, but the past 5-6 years, he's been in the playoffs, 2 divisional games and 2 AFC championship games. Guess what? Kansas City lost some key players. They're not in the playoffs. Eagles lost some key players, knocked out in the first round. Josh Allen lost key players, and half the team is in the hospital. And guess what? Going to another divisional game. So what's that about? Hurts being better than Josh Allen again? Oh, that's what I thought. Yeah. He's not. Right? All I'm saying is the quarterback makes the team. The team don't make the quarterback.